back to Zine Cuisine. We had a great Saturday at NOICE 2020 in Norfolk, Virginia. Couple little things I just want to say. It was really loud in there, so I did not get nearly the amount of footage I really wanted to get. And I talked to lots of people because you had to talk over it, so my voice is a little raspy today. Other than that, it was a great show. We didn't really get away from the table much from like 1 till after the show was closed, 6:30. So I've got a few things that we got to review, mini reviews, and have a little bit of a little run-through special that shows things like the question of the day. I got a few people, did not get some video on a couple that I wanted to get. Anyway, we have a few things to review, and I just want to give you a little like shout out on my favorite hat here. This is Meeting Comics, which we reviewed about a week or so ago. Really stoked about this hat because it's Val, and major thanks to Andrew Neal for this awesome hat. I'm gonna wear it every time I'm making something because I like to wear hats. So again, thank you. If you're questioning what's behind here, there's a big inside joke with the whole NOICE crew. Is it NOICE or is it NOICE? NOICE. So as a joke, I just put NOICE on there because it's funny. Anyway, let's go.
Zines mean for me a really supportive community and a way to put your art out there without it being too serious. It's accessible to everyone.
Well, we live in an age of like fast mobility, people with shorter attention spans, so it's a good way to capture people's attention and, you know, just capture their attention so they can get a quick fix on these short stuff. So.
They're short, sweet, and straight to the point, and you know, you can always say a lot more with a lot less.
Zines are important because you can literally talk about anything and you publish them yourself, and it is your voice, no matter how small or how, you know, like how small or with the idea that you're trying to convey. You do a zine, you publish something, you put it out into the world, and it becomes bigger than you could even imagine just in your head. And it gives you a voice, it gives people who are marginalized or who are small a voice, and that's the most important thing, especially in this like political climate and this society that we live in, that you do have a voice and what you're saying is valid. And zines are an avenue for that.
So we got a really cool bag. It was $5 and it was totally worth it. Any of the stuff that they sell merch wise helps NOICE in the next year make stuff. So really cool bag. Not like a canvas or anything, but it's a good tote bag for some comics, and I'm definitely going to be keeping this for future, you know, hauls and stuff because it's a great little bag. So let's see what's in the bag. The Wrestling Anthology Kayfabe, which I'm pretty stoked about. I think we need to do a fuller review on it. Thank you, Micah. It is beautiful, and Micah is a letterer extraordinaire. I didn't really get to talk to him much. He's really cool, but major shout out to him. because he's one of our buds, but it's really cool. We like a lot of wrestling stuff, so we do collect a bit. So this is going to go to our wrestling zine and comic collection. Skelly Bobelli. I love Christine Skelly. She's awesome. I'm not really going to get to look into this that much. It's Flaunt Your Fluff is a very body positive comic, and I'm going to go off camera for a second. It's about your personal fluff. So, you know, hairy. It's awesome because everybody has hair. I'm trying to find something that I can totally put on. Here we go. There's a flow chart in here, and we all love flow charts, so Love Forest is a great way of putting it. But I love diagrams, and I love illustrated diagrams, so that is cool. Everything else in here I would definitely say is some, you know, artistic nudity, but for the sake of YouTube and not getting, you know, booted for any kind of nudity, because that's how YouTube do. I want to do a fuller review on Bubbles. So this, like I said, this is just a quick gloss over. A lot of stuff covered in here. Awesome person. There's interviews. It is a magazine style zine, and it covers about zines. So you got a lot of cool stuff in here. Reviews from other people. Ads for other, you know, things that are happening. Hey, we actually have those. We're going to be going over those in a future episode. So I am stoked to see so much stuff that we already have. Look at Honey issue 4. I'm super happy we finally got it. This is a larger format. That's one thing that I think was throwing me off, and I know we didn't grab it is because it wasn't even looking for, was not looking for the size. But Milk and Honey issue 4 is a larger format, which is kind of great in that going forward, Giancarlo has said he is going to go for this size. Got some really cool comics in here, much larger format, which is great for, you know, checking out. There's some good stories in here. Let's see, this is Headcase Illustrated. This is issue 1, and this is a monthly issues is the name of it. So this is more comics. We do have a lot, like the zine life is all about comics. So we're gonna do a review on this one just because it's hilarious. If you've ever seen Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park, it really probably didn't call for a sequel, but you know, nevertheless, you can thank Greg Steele for that. Greg Steele is part of the creative team that puts NOICE together, and we have a lot of his illustrations on our wall, but you know, hey, this is, I cannot wait to actually fully read this. One of Giancarlo and another person, last name Booth, did Scrambled Eggs, which I don't think anybody really thought they needed this, but they did. The Frasier virtual reality themed choose your own adventure comic you've all been waiting for. Well, I don't know about you, but I've been waiting for it. Check this out. You know who that is. Create More had a new little zine. This little spot hand coloring in here. It's nice shiny. It's an 8-fold, which I love. Little 8-panel 1-page, which I got a soft spot. Deadbeat's first gig. Love cats. Love things about bands. Check that out. Yeah. So that's really cute. Comics 11, because even though we have the book, which I'm going to show you next, we needed it, and I bought another 10 because, you know, we needed it because I ordered it and promptly lost it in the house, so there you go. Here we go. Meeting Comics, the book. Again, I love it. It's square. So, sucker for square format. There was a little mini Val Super Special on the inside. Check that out. So, I'm pretty stoked, and oh, look at that. I love Drawn Val. She's my favorite, and I think that a Val tattoo is in the works because I totally need it. She is everything that I am, but in the kitchen. We also got a couple other things that are really cool. We're going to be talking to him shortly, probably in the next couple weeks. And he has some new ones. We have quite a few already from the last, I believe it was the one at Strange Ways, which is Carva, Comic Arts Richmond. And so we got Gorson goes to the Zine Fest #3, Feline Fables mini comic #1, Feline Fables #2, Wilshire's Feline Fables mini comics, and Rusty Staples, a comic book hoarder. We have others, so I want to do a full review on the whole breadth of those, so you can look forward to that. Really cool artist, and I did a nice little trade. Damien, you rock. This is Sonic. This is for my sister sticker. Got some mini zines. So let's see what we got. We got one called Zinesters. I think is a zine about zines. This is going to go in the prize package. We got a manifesto about Zinesters guiding principles for art. What does Daddy dream of? Oh, they look like pizzas. And guess what? We got some Zinester stickers that are going to go in the prize box. And that is their business card. It's a pack of matches. Everybody needs matches. So this is... There you go. Percy Dude. So, yeah, hit them up. This Furby sticker is lit. It is as big as my hand. My sister, who collects Furbies and weird stuff like that, is going to probably, like, squee really loud. Pizza Zine. Yes, pizza is really cool. Again, small formats are great. And there's cats in here, too, so double trouble. A Smith art. If anybody's ever been to the gym and they really did not want to be there, this one's for you. It's a cat who's struggling, but the gains in the end are just wonderful. So, because cats, you know, cats working out. That's what I look like when I work out. A struggling cat. Check it out. Okay, so a quick little word about Ad House. Ad House is the one who put out the Meeting Comics book. Every so often, they put out a procrastination comic zine. It doesn't necessarily have to make sense to, like, it's not necessarily a comic. It could just be a collection of photos, because that's also what zines are. This one has the infamous No Ice 2020. I kind of stick by the No Ice warning. So, I've seen that Orlon tag, and this is, he got a lot of really cool work. Check that out. Just, it was a really cool little mini zine, and he puts, Chris puts those out every so often, and that's pretty neat, because I think we have 3 of them now. Milk and Honey Comic Anthology pencil. One of these is going to be given away with the prize package. So if you really like a pencil and you dig a pencil, then I can probably help you out. But alright, we also got the only thing we didn't have by Barrett Stanley. We're going to be doing a larger special on Barrett. It's on the docket, but this is a nice little 1-page 8-fold kind of zine, and it's really cool. So that'll probably be gone in the Barrett special. We got a Know Nothing magazine sticker that'll go with the pack. So I'm really stoked. We got a lot of really awesome goodies. And look forward to NOICE 2021. Alright everybody, we're here at NOICE, and we're going to spend a couple minutes with Giancarlo from Milk and Honey Comics, which we talked about recently. And I did pick up issue 4, finally, right? Alright, so let's go to it. Alright everybody, introduce yourselves.
Hello, my name is Giancarlo D'Alessandro. I'm from Wilmington, North Carolina, and me and Savannah here run Milk and Honey Comic Anthology.
Milk and honey! Milk and honey! Alright, so we got some really cool stuff here. We got awesome, really cool merch stickers. We've got, oh look at that, that's one of the issues. Oh, that's the one we're in. And then this one, and then this one. And look, he went extra big. He went extra big. with this issue, which is the one that Stephen Kissel is in. So we picked that one up. We can actually do a good review. And we have some other stuff here too. Some really cool rhizo prints, which are creepy, and I still need to get one of these. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's creepy. And look at this. We got a new one. What's this about?
This is actually one of my first original comics I did. It's a choose your own adventure involved with starring my friend Timmy, who I helped write it with me. But it's about a guy who puts on a VR machine and gets stuck in a Frasier-themed VR adventure. And you don't realize how dangerous the world of Frasier could be until you're trapped there.
Tossed salad and scrambled eggs. They're coming again.
And then also I've been playing a lot of D&D, so we have a D&D mini zine. But more importantly, with Milk and Honey, we have issue 5 coming out soon. Now that we are entering the new year, we have a brand new format of our zine. We are going to try and do it biannually in the future, so we're going to be doing an announcement, I think, this upcoming week for submissions. And then also, sometime in the year 2020, we're going to have our first original comic book. It's going to be a adventure inspired off of a role-playing adventure that we had done last year. And it's going to be a monster hunting adventure that is, hopefully it'll span to a couple books, but we have the first chapter of it that should be coming out this year sometime by September, small press sort of time.
Awesome. Hopefully we'll be at SPX as media doing interviews with Cricket. So that'll be coming up soon. So I'm really stoked about SPX season. And we got some shirts. Look at that. I have the sticker on our copier, I think all the copiers. And I love that cat so much. Look at that. Cats. All right. Well, I'm really stoked about this. I think that issue 5 coming out is going to be super awesome. I can't wait to hear the deets about it. Grab issue 4. You've seen the link. We're going to put the link below as well. And hit it up. Next one. So I hope you enjoyed. We're just going to wrap this up by reminding you that tell your friends, subscribe if you haven't already, and go ahead and follow us because more stuff is going to be coming. And just remind you, one of the first 100 subscribers is going to get a prize package. And I've thrown in some other creators' pins and all this, some really awesome goodies. Anyway, bon appetit. See you next time. Probably an episode later this week. We'll do a little special on certain shapes. Maybe I think I'm going to start with our collection of 8 folds. So, cool. See you later.